What is up, RC enthusiasts? Check it out. Today we have a UDI RC in the house, the Bharal Pro. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. This is a nice brushless portal axled rig. Pretty nice body on it, reminiscent of a, you know, me, I like Toyotas, and that section right there kind of looks reminiscent of a Tacoma, doesn't it? Well, let's get this four-wheel steering rig out of this box so I can show you everything that's inside and also show you the internals of this guy. In the box you get your transmitter, of course you get your rig right here, your four-wheel steering brushless beast, your USB charger, and some hex drivers, even a 5mm driver for your wheels. And this is how you adjust your suspension right here with the old school style preload clips. We have your sticker sheet to install the stickers you want, and your instruction manual. So here in the controller we have a really nice display that shows you what steering mode you're in. You have the front steering, you have the rear steer, four-wheel steer, and you have the crab walk. And that's all done by pressing this mode button right here. Then up here we have the front steering trim and the rear steering trim right under it, and we have a steering dual rate and a throttle trim. You got a channel 5 switch, a channel 6 switch. There's 2 extra channels here. I don't think they're plugged into anything. You probably can plug in lights or something to that. You have your throttle and steering reversing. On the side we have the low, neutral, and high gears, so you can put this thing in neutral and rev it around, which I don't recommend because if your servo is not fully centered, you might start grinding gears. And we have a channel 3 here, which I believe is for the lights if you have a model with lights. The controller is actually pretty tiny. It barely fits in my hand. It's still alright. You could one-hand drive it pretty easily. Got this little one-hand drive little thing right here, which makes it very, very simple to one-hand drive. And your power switch at the back. This also uses 4 AA's. Check out the slow speed, guys. I am on the throttle and that motor is spinning. If that's not slow enough for you, I don't know what's going to be slow enough for you. Then we have the neutral gear. And then high gear. Ooh, so we're going to go ahead and take a deep dive under this sweet little rig. But one thing I want to mention, man, these little body pins. Now talk about little, the UCX1804 I believe has bigger body pins than this thing, so don't lose those guys because they don't give you any spares. Quick look right here, the 2-in-1 ESC receiver combo, and it's a brushless one. That's where the motor plugs into right here. And there's our Outrunner brushless motor. It's a pretty big motor. It's bigger than any of my Furutech motors that I have on my 18th and 24th scales. You get a 750 mAh 2S LiPo, snugged down with this really nice Velcro strap right here. Here in the center we have our shift servo, so that servo is what shifts it from low, neutral, and high gear. Here's our steering servo with a steering servo saver, and all the links on this thing are metal. And we have oil-filled shocks. And one thing I did notice right here is, it looks like one of my links isn't screwed down all the way, so I hope that's threaded and not glued in there, because yeah, that does need to be threaded in more. Check yours to make sure they're all threaded in nicely, but that's the only one I found that was like that. I personally haven't seen a chassis that looks like this, but I'm going to call it a low CG chassis. And it looks like it's an aluminum chassis, and we do have some chamfered edges so you can see the aluminum poking through the black paint right there, or powder coat or whatever that is. The wheels aren't the prettiest looking wheels, that's for sure. I mean, I wish they just cut out that right there, that shiny spot right there where you can see the light shining on. If they just cut that out and that was a hole, I think the wheels would look a lot better that way. But these wheels are actually beadlock wheels. And the tires, they're not the softest, but there's foam in there, and they feel pretty grippy. So when I say not the softest, I'm not comparing softness to grip. I'm just saying when you push down on the tire, the give is not as soft as somewhere. If you have a heavy rig, your rig's going to be riding like this on a flat the whole time. But yeah, this one right here seems to be perfect for this rig. And the grippiness, only the trail will tell. Of course, steering servo on both ends because this is a 4-wheel steering rig. This ESC receiver combo is feature packed. As you can tell, there's a lot of connections right there where you can plug more stuff in to have lights and stuff. So yeah, it's not like it's a very basic ESC receiver combo. They did think of a lot of stuff to make it a really, really full packed, you know, full feature packed, affordable rig right here. So the portal axle gets full ball bearings and full metal gears in there. And those gears look pretty good, guys. But it doesn't look like they greased them. Might need some grease in there. And here's our ring and pinion gears in here. Full metal in there as well, guys. Some nice looking metal as well. And it's greased in here with some more ball bearings to show you. And here's our CVDs at the end. Nice looking CVDs. And here we are inside the gearbox, and we have some pretty beefy looking metal gears. Look at that. Those gears all look like they're gonna last. Even the pinion gear on here is one beefy looking gear. So hopefully this thing is really meant to bash or, you know, be a reliable crawler. And as you can tell, the counter rotating shaft is also on metal gears and ball bearings. So it is a pretty nice setup, especially for the price. And I can't stop saying that because for the price you're getting this for, I don't think you can get any other crawler that's brushless. Portal axles, metal parts, you know, it's a lot for your money in my opinion. And here's the 2-speed shift servo, just right there, connected kind of like how the Hobby Plus and FMS rigs are. This is what I'm talking about when I'm saying counter rotating shafts. So you can tell I turned this one way, the other one rotates the other way. It's for a torque twist. So when your rig is pretty much doing obstacles and stuff, sometimes you'll experience some torque twists where the rig twists to one side, and that gearbox helps eliminate that. Now that I got it all back together, let's put some stickers on this body and let's get this rig on the trail. We have the Bharal Pro, or the 1804 Pro. This is the UDI RC, and it's got 4-wheel steering. I'm gonna go ahead and run it on 4-wheel steering for now, and let's see how it does. I have high hopes because it's got wheel weights on it. This is not the stock wheels, but it is the stock tires, so everything is stock. Everything is from the factory box stock except for the wheels, which have wheel weights in them. You can see the brass wheel weights. Those are RC all-wheel drive revolvers. Pretty sweet wheels, adjustable. Change the weight on them by removing those little barrels of brass in the middle. Pretty sweet. Portal axles compared to the 1802. So this one's gonna have more ground clearance and bigger 1.3 tires. So far, it's gripping pretty well. Now the 4-wheel steering is, I don't really use it that much, so excuse my 4-wheel steering driving. So that's the first gear. Put it in second gear. Woo! That almost popped the wheelie. All right, back to low gear. So what I like about these rigs, when they say 2-speed, they really mean it. Not like those other ones where it's just 2-speed, but they're actually just talking about the EPA or endpoints. It's just a different speed per, you know, setting. But this one right here is actual real 2-speed gearbox. High and a low. Look at the articulation of this guy. It's not even gonna lift the wheel on any of this. Not bad, not bad at all. Might need to turn the 4-wheel steering off for this section because the section is not really a 4-wheel steering section. Yeah, this thing is just going up everything. It's making the trail look easy for this guy. This guy needs harder obstacles. I wonder if it'll make it up this. Oh no, that's too steep. Back up, back on the trail. See right here, I would like to just turn off the 4-wheel steering because it's kind of leading me into places I don't want to go. But right here, look, I just went around that, almost went around that sharp rock trying to talk to you guys. See, as you can see there, that's where the 4-wheel steering didn't do me any good. See, if I just kept it straight right here without the 4-wheel steering, let's go ahead and turn the 4-wheel steering off. And I would have just made it like that. So we're gonna do a 4-wheel steering off from here, just because I'm a trail guy. Or maybe I'll show you some of the modes. Let's do rear steer. Let's try to get up this with rear steer. So this rear steer only. Oh no, that's the wrong line. There we go. Wow, that's weird. And then we also have the crab box. So this kind of gets you off of the ledge. When you're on a ledge like this, kind of, you know, you can kind of move this way and move away from the ledge, but still go straight. Pretty cool option. We'll use it for a while here just for fun. Can we crab walk up this thing sideways? Oh no, roll over. Now if we just went up it the normal way, Should have no issues whatsoever. And here we have tire grip test. Grippier than the 802. The Prados tires are less grippier than this. Not by much, but you can tell. Now we're at the section right here where the Prado couldn't make it up. Let's see if the big wheels and low center of gravity makes it up this thing. Oh, made a joke of it. This section with a Prado, I went this way, climbed up, and just kept on going straight this way. With this guy, I think I'm gonna try to go up this and see what it can do and exit somewhere up there. A little bit of side hilling here. And then we'll try to go up some more. It's so hot out here, my Insta360 shut down, so I didn't think I got this section, so here we go again. Back up the steep side. Oh, I did that with wheel speed. I know that wasn't the proper way for a crawler, but that's how I did it for this guy. And man, his tires are not bad. I've seen grippier, but for RTR, you're not gonna have a better performing rig than this right here. Portal axles, 4-wheel steering, big tires. Now to the hill climb. All right, so here we are. We're gonna go ahead and start from here. Same spot the Prado started, and let's get it up there. Oh man. There we go. Jeez, couldn't figure that out for a second. Just to make it fair to the trail truck, no 4-wheel steering or anything, just do it regular style and see how much more performance this thing has. Oh, that rock kind of got me out my way there. There we go. All right, and it's gonna go to the top, no problem. And there goes the crawler, like I expected. A lot less issues with this guy, except for, you know, my driving skills with those rollovers I had earlier. But there it goes. Well, there you go, guys. The 1804 Pro, or the Bharal Pro. That thing, that's a sweet little ride, and man, is it hot out here. I need to get out of here, get back home. All right, guys, thanks for watching as usual. This thing was fun, and you know what? If you're a trail guy, get the Prado. If you're a crawler dude, this is definitely gonna be a better option. It's gonna crawl a lot better than a hard body rig. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Go have fun and run that RC.